Tremendous ovation for Matt Cullen, 20th player in NHL history, 1,500 games, an unbelievable milestone.
Love you, man. Love you.
Yeah, I'm on here. Awesome. Thanks, boys. That's awesome. This is the only thing I've ever wanted to do my entire life is play hockey. It's worked out pretty well.
All right, let's go talk to him. Okay, gang, we got to keep it simple. Let's not look to make cute plays. Let's try to play straight ahead. Let's try to finish checks. Everybody's first few shifts, they got to get involved, all right?
Welcome back, Schultz.
Well, the Penguins getting some great news today. After a 4-month absence, Justin Schultz is back in the lineup. Schultz right there, fire, deflection, score!
I was pretty nervous. That was by far the longest I've been out without skating in my life. It's a long time to be missing and a tough part of the season to come back. Teams are all gearing up for the playoffs, so it feels good to be back in a normal routine again.
The Penguins will be the 8th place team in the playoff race, and they are getting some heat right now.
At the end of the day, it just boils down to commitment. We all have to do our fair share to make sure that we become the most competitive team that we're capable of if we're going to find consistency in our game.
The Penguins come up short. They had an opportunity, but they could not make it work. Wow.
Like, you guys are on the outside looking into the playoff picture right now. 24 games left. Is the reality starting to set in for this team that you need to start picking it up?
I think the reality has been set in. We're not going to look at the big picture right now. We're going to take each game as it comes, and that's the approach that we've always taken with this group. The reality is there's a lot of games left. There's a lot of opportunity for us to win games and put ourselves in the best possible position, and that's how we have to look at it.
The Pittsburgh Penguins get right back into action, having lost yesterday, and with Carolina winning, the Penguins all of a sudden find themselves out of the playoff race. So for the Pens, this is almost like a must-win for them.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, I haven't played this early since my 10 o'clock game in the minors.
Ah! McCann, centering pass denied. A follow-up chance by McCann is stopped by Georgiev.
Try something. Yeah, I know, because they're jumping so hard. Strong side and then with that reverse option. Okay. We're going to score here.
Russ shooting the puck in. Rusty though sets up Dumoulin, and he shoots one from the high slot and scores.
Hello, boy, Dumo. Hey, good job, baby.
They closed the gap to within one as it laid right along the line and was poked home.
I'll go, yeah. Come on, fellas. Come on, boys. Come on.
Aston reeks for Malkin, spinning. He scores! What a goal!
40! 40! 40! Good luck. Good luck.
Penguins have won this hockey game as time runs out.
I just want to acknowledge 2 milestones here. They both are an indication of longevity. The first one is Phil's 800 points the other night. And the second one is today's Jim's 70th birthday.
Oh!
Whether you're 70 or 24, there is something about outdoor hockey that just never seems to get old.
Playing outside is something that every kid remembers growing up, especially in Canada when you go to the outdoor rinks and you know it's cold out, it's windy out, but you're out there playing hockey and having a good time. So to be able to do it at the NHL level is pretty special and takes you back to your childhood for sure. From what I remember about playing at Hines, it was just a blast and some of the most fun I've ever had.
Save made by Murray.
Obviously, it's going to be a little different with the fans, and we're going to be the enemies of the road team and not going to have as much support as we did last time. So that'll be a little different, but I know the atmosphere will be really exciting, and I'm not sure what the weather's supposed to be like for that game, but I think a little snow would be kind of cool.
It's gonna rain.
Is it?
Yeah, sorry.
That would be worst case scenario. You never know when you might get another chance to play in one of these outdoor games, so I know the whole team's really looking forward to it. And yeah, really stay in the moment and try to enjoy it.
Traveling in the NHL becomes white noise after a while. But that was drowned out by the excitement to play a game outdoors in Philadelphia.
The last one here at Heinz Field was a great experience for everybody, and the fact that we won made it that much better. And we're looking forward to this one.
I think it's going to be a blast. For a lot of guys, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I know there's a lot of guys here that have played in a few of these now, but for someone like myself, it's the first time I've ever had the opportunity to do it. So I don't care what the weather's going to be like. I'm just excited to do it. I don't think either team's going to have any problems getting up for this one.
When you have an opportunity to play outdoors, there's an added level of excitement to it. Part of it is because it's not something that we do all the time. And so to have the ability to play outside, and especially against a rival like the Flyers, just adds to the excitement.
Ooh, there's a little breeze here. It feels good. Yeah, it feels good.
That's the flyover tomorrow. It's a bunch of Hawks.
We're going to try to go for 35 minutes. I think it's important that we get something out of it. I think we should enjoy this whole experience, but let's not lose focus on what we're here for. Here we go. Play.
Oh, good job, boys. Let's start it out. Oh! Whenever he takes off, you can feel the vibrations on that platform. It's funny.
Let's go.
87, 87. He's the quarterback. I'm going to look at you when I bury it. Nice. I almost threw on my back trying to get that thing. You got to work on this saucer pass. Oh, Gino. That was awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ice is pretty good, huh? I was a little behind you, right? I'll find it. I wish they'd let us skate on it tomorrow. It would probably be good for it. I think this is kind of what it's supposed to be like. Hopefully there's no rain.
Okay, bring it in here real quick. So good job today. You guys should enjoy this experience. Enjoy your families today. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, let's hit the showers, boys.
One of the game's fiercest rivalries gets in touch with the origins of the sport as the Battle of Pennsylvania takes its act outside for the second time in 3 seasons. We welcome you to the 2019 NHL Stadium Series, a big one for the Penguins.
Right now, before puck drop, the Penguins are on the outside. They're on the outside looking in. You have a chance to put these Philadelphia Flyers so far in the rearview mirror if you're not frothing at the mouth for this game here. I don't know what will.
Let's go curling, boys.
Nearly 70,000 looking on here at Lincoln Financial Field. It is windy. It's coming down pretty good.
I thought the ice was going to be a lot bumpier. He's not bad.
Oh, and a wraparound by Cullen was shut off.
Good job, good job. Holy moly, full extension with the right pad.
Right in again. Can't see shit.
Let's get on the hunt.
Be aggressive there in the corners, boys. Don't give them any time here.
Down in front, Crosby has scored!
Phenomenal play by Crosby.
There you go.
Hey, good pitch.
Be ready, be ready. Close on him, close on him.
Voracek for Lindblom ahead, then got it back over for a shot. Score! Couturier! Tie game!
Following, boys, keep following. Keep playing good.
And Dumoulin is down.
Relax, relax, simmer down.
So the Penguins without their top 2 defensemen, and Dumoulin and Letang.
Hey, prison rules, them boys. Prison rules.
Now let's go at him here.
Garrett Wilson, a big hit on Bailey.
Yeah! Nice. Good job, boys.
It is a collision sport.
Everybody's got to ratchet it up here. Gino, you're up next.
Pass. Malkin with a shot glove save by Elliott. Doesn't know where it is. It bounces in. They score!
Yes! Yes! Great, Bill. Great job, guys. Awesome play.
And the Pens have some insurance. It's 3-1.
So far, the majority have been disappointed by the way the scoreboard reads.
Heck of a job by the 4 remaining defensemen for the Penguins.
No goalie! No goalie!
Make sure if Jack's in the corner, I'll go support him and stay.
Both teams get a man back. Voracek and shot. 3:04 to go. Drama building through the rain here in Philadelphia.
Bukestad wins the draw, but it's picked up by the Flyers. A centering pass, they score. Voracek threw the puck on net, and we're tied with 19 seconds to play.
Voracek takes this game past 60.
All right, let's go get it now. We got to go get it.
Through the field.
Kessler's ahead of the pack. Coming down the left wing, shoot, stopped by Elliott. Back and forth they go.
Giroux holding, gets around in front. Score!
What a comeback!
The NHL trade deadline always provides a rush. But Penguins general manager Jim Rutherford was in no rush to make a deal. Happy with the trades he'd already made, Rutherford waited until the last minute to make one final upgrade to his roster.
Sorry to keep you waiting. The Penguins have acquired Grabranson from Vancouver for Pearson. We obviously have issues on defense with injuries, but the nice thing about Eric is he's a character guy, he's a team guy, he's going to help in the room, he's going to make guys feel more comfortable, and he's got experience playing in the league.
Obviously, when you lose 2 key defensemen like we did, sometimes those are the types of circumstances that force a general manager and a hockey ops department into action to try to solidify our blue line. I think that was part of the decision for sure in trying to help our team be as competitive as it can be, both in the short term through the injury bug that hit us, but also in the big picture as well.
That's a huge goal in this game. So the Pens now just continuing to do what they've done to Sergei Bobrovsky, working 3 goals on 10 shots.
There's some inconsistencies in our play, and we have to have everything going that makes you a good team.
Penguins win this game also without Chad Ruedel for basically half the game and Brian Rust for 2/3 of the game. So some significant pieces out of the lineup.
I feel comfortable with this team, but I say that at this time being a little bit nervous as whether we're going to get in. It's going to be a battle to the end.
When you look at this team, weird to see them not in the playoff picture here as we flip the calendar to March.
Penguins have had this happen a couple times where they wake up in the morning, check the standings, and they're on the outside looking in. The way the Penguins responded to the tough loss in Philadelphia, the way they responded in Columbus, I expect more of the same. Simple, smart road game here. This is an important stretch for the Penguins over the next 5 games.
It was a tough one. Once again, I thought our team played well enough to win the game.
Shoots one, scores! Nick Bukestad with a snipe!
We had close to 30 scoring chances in the game, and that's a lot of scoring chances to generate in a 60-minute hockey game, and I thought our team, for the majority of the night, was the better hockey team.
Malkin across Crosby, he scores!
I feel like we were playing well that game. We had a lot of good chances, and we got to give their goalie credit. He made some big saves for them.
As behind the Sabres, goalkeeper Malkin, one-time drive was stopped by Allmark.
I thought Buffalo was opportunistic on some of the chances that they got, but we certainly were pleased with the effort and the execution for most of the night.
Something we need to work on is closing out games, and we'll get there. We know how to do it. Guys have done it before.
Sherry in the high slot, wrist shot, scores! Now the back end of the back-to-back awaits in a tilt with heavy playoff implications as the Pens hit the ice at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec.
We knew that was a huge game, and we knew if we got that win, 3 out of 4 points, and this trip was going to be huge for us.
Hello, I'm Patrick Hornquist. I'll be your guys' entertainer tonight.
Let's go. There we go. Yeah! Go after him, boys. Go after him.
Turns it over quickly. Crosby goes to Gensel, back down low. Score!
Sydney. Good job. Good. Rev.
Back to the far point, Malkin. He'll wind it, blast one, he scores!
Good job. Another pass.
We just kept pouring it on there, and when we come out the gate like that and kind of give a consistent effort, and I feel like we're a tough team to beat.
Gensel has scored!
Oh my God!
Right off the face-off and right through Carey Price. The Penguins continue to stun this crowd in Montreal.
Yeah, Mike.
Centers in front, Hornquist, the shot kicked out by Price.
Wentz is scared of me. He doesn't come and say hi anymore. Hold on! Hey, you don't even say hi to me in warm-up anymore? Good, yeah. Come on, boy, keep going.
Drop it for Crosby for Gensel. He scores!
Oh!
To get out to a quick start like that and hold on to the lead for the rest of the game was huge, and it felt good.
Steers in McCann for the empty net. He scores! Second point of the game, Jared McCann, the dagger here in Montreal.
Well, I give our players a lot of credit. I give our leadership a lot of credit. That was arguably one of the most important games of the year for us. We knew that was going to be a tough game. It was an important game for us, and I thought everybody stepped up to the challenge.
Love it! You're right. Good job, D.
Good game, boys. Jake, Sid, good game, but I'm going to read it to Murr.
Yeah, Murr.
Thanks, buddy. Right, Tanner, right? Good boy, good job.
Not thrown on, eh? Good job, boys.
Every year, Sidney Crosby outfits roughly 2,000 kids in the Pittsburgh area with free equipment so they can learn to play hockey. And every year, he surprises 100 of them on the ice.
Hey, what's going on, Callan? What's going on? Yeah?
I watched when you won and got the 5th goal.
Oh, yeah? Did you snipe the goalie? You have to score on the goalie. No, he's real. Take a look. Don't look at him in the eyes. You look at him in the eyes, he'll move. Try to get the 87s. Oh, big hit. Big hit. Oh, big hit. Oh, big hit. Mowing them down. It's a yard sale. You want to go? Oh, you guys want some? I'll get it all. Who's it? Ella, okay. Oh! Oh! Chase, help me out, buddy. I need help. I thought you were coming to help me. Oh! Thank you. Thanks. You're frozen. How am I gonna get under there? Stay there. We're good. Good job, Ella. All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you, man. That was
fun.
As the Penguins continued to grow the game of hockey in America, one of their own was about to achieve something only one other American-born player has ever done.
It's amazing. I haven't even played 500 games. He's over 1,000 more than me. He's still playing great hockey, and it's gonna be a special night, and we're all happy for him.
An NHL career is not an easy career, regardless of whether you're a star player or a foot soldier. I think he's such a great role model for a lot of our players, a guy that's played as many games as he has, an accomplished player that's won as many Stanley Cups as he has, and yet he still has that fire in his belly and the hunger and the passion to want to do it again. That's what I think about when I think of the accomplishment that he's about to come upon when he plays his 1,500th game.
How many is it? 1,500. But they don't count how many are good ones, you know? So it's just games, not good games.
It's kind of a special number, I guess, so it's kind of cool. It's, you know, it's, I guess gives you a little bit of pause and sort of look back on all the other games and, you know, all the experience I've been able to go through. This is awesome. This has been just, Pittsburgh has just been unbelievable for me and the family, and so it's pretty cool to do it here.
Yeah, that's a lot of sevens.
That's really cool. Wow. I like seeing Sid in a 7. I like that.
we are going to have a ceremony in honor of Matt Cullen, who reached the 1,500 game plateau in his NHL career. 21 seasons in the NHL, 8 different teams.
It's remarkable. You have to be determined and have a love of the game. You have to have a passion. You cannot play that long if you don't. That man has got a big heart, a lot of passion, and boy, is really loved here in Pittsburgh.
Love you, man.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Cullen's going to start the game on the left side here, guys.
Sidney Crosby is going to say,
No, he's starting at center.
get over there and take that face off. Cullen and Trocheck, and off we go.
Go a little tight, skate kid. Nice play.
Look out.
Turnover, Crosby for McCann. Back to Gensel, fires, he scores!
And there's Sidney Crosby. 1,200 points.
Congrats. Not too bad. Stick with it, you're going to really turn into something.
Trying to get to it as Gensel walks in on goal, comes with a backhander.
Congrats to Cully one more time for 1,500. I'm not sure what to take out of it, but I do know it means you're old.
Great win, boys. Jensen, great goal for us, but Cully's not today.
Not bad, eh?
The longevity of success. That's what everyone is striving for this time of year. As the playoffs are quickly approaching and the margin of error is shrinking just as fast, the Penguins are pacing themselves for a long run.
This is as good as it gets, man. This is what you play for. This is what really gets your juices flowing. Mikey, this is great, man. This is great hockey. This is going to be a playoff atmosphere.
Down the circle, centering pass in front, Murray again! He did it again! Oh my!
The parity in the league is amazing. It's just a fine line between winning and losing. And right now, the Penguins are in the catbird seat as far as being a playoff team.
Crosby centers, gets in front, he scores!
It's playoff time now. It's exciting, and the guys in the room are all ready for this.
Hey, don't take it from the guy. He put his own C on his jersey. Hey, that's tape, right? You're like that young kid that put the C on the jersey. Take the yellow tape off, eh? Yeah, he put it on. I've never seen a C on a practice jersey before. Yeah, that's the buzzer.